and gentlemen, put your hands together for Fucking hell. One time for Nelson Gombakomba, ladies and gentlemen. I love Nelson. What I love most is when he says, okay, who's ready for your next act? And then does a full Netflix special before bringing on the next act. That's wonderful. This is nice in here, isn't it? We've even got a royal box. Are you guys all right there? Yeah. Do any of you sweat? No, Sweaty's not a royal anymore, is he? He's the Andrew formerly known as Prince. That's who he is. It's a joke about Prince, the singer. And also Andrew, the nonce. Right. Hello, how is everybody? Where are the UEA people? You're UEA, mate? And there was someone down here who is UEA down here. You're UEA as well, and you guys have never done any of the L's? I didn't even finish high school, and I've done 3 of them. Well, my name's Rob. I'm from Norwich. I'm born and raised here. I don't live here anymore, though. Like, I've just moved out to the countryside, and I love coming back to Norwich. I love coming back to Norwich, because every single time I come back to Norwich, I meet one proper fucking nutter. It's almost like I paid her to do that, but I wouldn't. So this is the box that don't sweat. I mean one proper nutter. Even tonight I was parking up just at the jet garage in Prince of Wales Road, right? There was a guy walking down the middle of the road just with one sock on. I was trying to park, so I gave him a little beep to move out of the way, and he went like this. He went, yeah. And then he reached back into his coat. Not into a pocket in his coat, by the way, just into a rip in his coat. And he pulled out a banana skin. He threw it in front of my car. That might sound quite harmless to some of you, but I played Mario Kart. I wasn't really This guy knows. Plum? No. I gave him a beep. I said, oh, wait, mate, what are you doing? He just rolled down the window and went, da-na-na-na-na, and he ran away into the bush. Getting older, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a cheer if you were born in the 1900s. Fuck off. There's no way. I'm checking IDs as we come out of it. No, it's not yours. Fucking hell. Comedy's weird, right? Because they'll give anyone a microphone, just like OnlyFans is weird, because they'll give... I'm getting older. Like I said a minute ago, I moved out to the countryside recently, and I've picked up a new hobby. Good, yeah, that's a little bit of crowd interaction from somebody who isn't smashed on Prosecco would be great. Let's try this again. I'm expecting it. You ready? I've just moved out to the countryside, and that was really good, just slightly early. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to point at you, right? What's your name, mate? Daniel, I'm going to point at you, Daniel, and you're going to start it. And when I point at you, I'm not expecting a woo, I'm expecting a ooh. Spot on, wait for the point. Are you ready? So I've recently moved out to the countryside, and I've got a new hobby. There we go, we fucking got there, didn't we? I did. I stood out on my decking the other morning. I was watching the sunrise, and I saw a bird, and I went, that is going to be my new hobby. I'm going to start looking at birds. I've become a bird watcher. That's it, at 34 years old, I've become a bird watcher. That's my new hobby. That's mental, isn't it? Well, how is looking at birds a hobby? I'm getting well into it, though. Well into it. But I can't talk to my mates about it because, number one, I dress like this, I go down the pub, my mates all want to talk about, like, football and stuff. So I can't talk to them about it. And we've named these birds some mental fucking things as well. Like the sombre tit, the blue tit, the yellow tit, the red-rumped bush tyrant, the fluffy-backed tit babbler. Real fucking birds. So I can't talk to my mum about it either, can I? She calls me up, she goes, "All right, Rob?" I go, "All right, Mum." She goes, "Yeah, you've been watching the birds?" I go, "I have, yeah." She goes, "Seen anything good?" What the fuck do I say to that? What am I meant to say? "Yes, Mum, I've just seen 2 greater hot-breasted MILFs in the bush outside." Why are we naming birds these things? Are you guys in the middle here having fun as well? That's good. I'm glad you're having fun. Fucking hell. It's going to be bowling for Columbine in Voodoo Daddies. Only a few people got that joke. Was it you that did history? Who did history? Was it you that did history? You got that joke, didn't you? Yeah. A lot of people died. Yeah, so that's my new hobby, looking at birds and talking to my mum about MILFs. I've got kids as well, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a cheer if you've got any children. Good, you guys. You guys are going to love this stuff. This might not be my crowd. Right, so... I've got kids, right? So I've got a 1-year-old, an 8-year-old, and believe it or not, I've got a 16-year-old son as well, who is looking out at your guys' faces closer to a lot of your age than you are to mine. I've got a 16-year-old son. My 8-year-old son recently, he came up to me and he went, "Dad, I'm doing a school project and I need to know what you had in the 90s that we don't have now." And I panicked, if I'm honest. There's so many things I could have said. I could have said like Pogs or Tamagotchis or anything, right? My brain ticked through and all I could think of, I looked at him and I went, "Well, we used to have Ronald McDonald." That's all I could remember. Does anyone here remember Ronald McDonald? A few people traumatised from the old McDonald's mascot. For those that don't know, and my son didn't know, he went, "Who's Ronald McDonald?" And I said he was a vicious, demonic, evil little clown that lived in McDonald's and came to all your birthday parties. That's what it was. And then my son said something which sent me on a wonderful train of thought. He went, "Oh, what's Ronald up to nowadays?" What? What's wrong? Like it was one guy travelling to every McDonald's on the planet to travel to every 6-year-old's birthday party, like some weird mix between Jimmy Savile and John Wayne Gacy. But I loved it because just for a moment I had this little thought about in the early noughties, Ronald McDonald having to go into a job centre. "Hello, I'm here to apply for Universal Credit." We have one job for you, Mr. McDonald. It's entertaining children, which you'll love, over on Epstein's Island. The kids love it. Judging by the way that Donald Trump is hiding that file as well, I imagine Ronald McDonald clearly not the only clown on that island. But I do have kids, and it's difficult having kids these days because everything's digital, everything's online, right? So my child, my 8-year-old particularly, he's got to be really worried about like online predators. Right? He plays like Fortnite and Roblox and shit, so he has to be really careful about that stuff, which means that as a parent, I have to be really careful about that stuff. Because I didn't have that growing up. We didn't have like online predators growing up, not really. We had like real predators out there in the wild. I grew up here in Norwich, like I said. I grew up on the Heartsease estate. Does anyone know the Heartsease? You laughed like, yeah, I still buy my drugs from there. That's all.
No, never me.
Right. Are you on drugs now?
No.
Okay.
No, just a lot of alcohol.
Right. Some drugs might help. So I grew up on the Heartsease estate. On the Heartsease estate, there was this little short, chubby guy called Wayne. Right? He used to ride around the estate on a mobility scooter. Proper creep. Not because of the mobility scooter. It's like I've just become like an ableist. Motherfucker, walk. He used to ride around. One time he rode past my parents' house and he saw me playing in the front garden. And he went, "Yeah, boy, are your parents home?" Oh, no, they're not. He went, "Oh. If I give you this sweet, can I come in your house?" How disgusting is that? How rank is that? One sweet? Was he taking the piss? He said, "If I give you this sweet, can I come in your house?" I said, "You give me the whole bag, you can come in my mouth." That's why I was such a fat kid. I told that joke recently, right? And my mum was in the crowd. And she went, "That's not true, Wayne wasn't a paedophile." I know, no, it's a joke, it's fine. I've written a bit about it, like it's a bit, it's fine. And she went, "Do you remember your piano teacher?" I went, "Yeah." She went, "He was a pedo." Weird place to send me then, Mum. What were you doing? Turns out that, so I was well into my 20s, I was like late 20s, about 28, 29, when this story came out. Right? That my piano teacher, who I had when I was 9 years old, was a paedophile. Some of the kids that I took piano lessons with was a paedophile, right? It didn't touch me, just so you guys, this isn't like a big trauma reveal story or anything like that. This is good. Do you know what that does to your self-esteem? That's fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, most of you have been wonderful. I've been Rob Wood. Thanks very much. Cheers.